Hey, hey. Here we go. Well, this is fun. I have not gone live on my page in a while. I have been going live in my group. And if you go live on your page, it gives you a whole bunch of options on things that you want to do. So it took me forever to go through all the settings, but this is actually really cool. So I'm hoping that this is streaming into all of my groups and that there is a poll available and there should be a link available. So let me know in the comments if it is working. This is super cool. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you today about one of the business models that I am coaching on now. I used to just coach on opening a business with having all of the inventory on hand. And I know with the economy getting tight and there's a lot going on in the world right now. A lot of people that I talk to just do not have, they have that love of small business and entrepreneurship, but they do not have the money to invest in a bunch of products up front. So, what I have started is a new program just to teach you how to drop ship. I'm not new to drop shipping. I've been studying it for years, and what has happened with the economy is drop shippers have kind of got their act together. Some of them, there are still, don't get me wrong, there are still some that just you do not want to mess with. But there are actually some good drop shipping options out these days, and so that's what my new program is all about. It's about teaching you how to do drop shipping correctly. There are lots of options out there, and some of them will not be good for you, and some will. So, if you want to have a guide along the way and you're interested in doing drop shipping, I have a special going right now because this is a new program for me. And if you click the link it should be in the comments or it should be showing somewhere on this live video and go to that page, there is a code on there that will save you some money, quite a bit of money actually. Because this is a new program, I'm not charging the full amount that it will be worth because anytime that I do something new, I don't feel like I should be charging the full amount, right? Because it's not all etched in stone yet. So that is what I'm offering to you right now. So if you've been in the Ecom Academy, if you've been in Boutique Growth Academy, any of my programs in the past, and you found that you did not have the ability to stay in that program due to the money that it involved, this is a special program just for you. It's tested, and so I will be doing drop shipping along with you guys and documenting the processes. So it won't just be you by yourself. So if you're interested in getting into business again or adding new products to your website, let's say you already sell online, but you want to add, I did a video about that yesterday. If you want to add some products that you don't want to have to pay for up front, that's what I've actually been testing out is let's say there are some high-end shoes and you don't want to buy them ahead of time. You can become a drop shipper and then you do not have to buy that inventory ahead of time. So there's some really cool things that you can do these days. Now, COVID changed a lot of this. There were tons of vendors that I talked to before COVID that were absolutely against drop shipping. And I've actually seen them in the last, well, some were during COVID. They changed their tune, and then some as recent as like in the last month have decided to start drop shipping, which is super cool for small business owners and for the vendors because it's going to allow them to sell more product, right? And I think they're finding that a lot of small business owners just don't have the money to buy all of that upfront stuff. So, what I want to go over today with you is some of the top categories that you can drop ship right now. If you're interested in learning more about any of these, I'll have links in the comments so you can We're setting up dropship stores right now. This is not just for ladies, it's for men too. So I know in the past I've just been women only, but now we're opening it up because dropshipping can help everyone, right? So if you're interested in a store, drop a comment and I can give you the link to have us set up your store. We're doing them right now for $20 per niche, which is insane. We've set up over 2,000 stores in the last 2 years. So I've literally set up, I think, 50 or 60 stores in the last 2 weeks. So we know what we're doing. So there's that. The other thing is, if you want to learn how to drop ship, like which drop shippers, and if you're wanting to do certain products, like who's the best drop shipper for that, and how to get sales once you get your website, and how to fine tune your product pages and things like that. Those are all going to be things that are going to be in the Dropship Academy program. So you'll want to take a look at that, see if it's something that you're interested in. And just know, lastly, before I get into the categories, I do not teach things that I have not tried myself or seen work for other people over and over again. So I just want you to know there are lots of people out there selling things online. Literally, my husband gets crazy stuff shown to him on social media with so-called experts. So I want you to know that if you are wanting someone that's actually doing it along with you and someone that's been a proven coach since 2019, that's me. I'm not in it just to make a buck. And you can talk to anyone that I've worked with. I've worked with thousands and thousands of people. And I have actually checked the stats over the weekend, and I have had over 15,000 of my courses taken since 2019 when I started. So I'm not just guessing. This is stuff that has been tried before and actually worked. So some of the top categories for drop shipping right now. The first one is fitness. There are a lot of fitness things available, a lot of reputable vendors for that. Number two is jewelry. Jewelry is hot and it's available at any price point. I mean, we've got drop shippers. You can get the costume jewelry, and then there are drop shippers that do the higher end jewelry too. I don't know if you have ever been to market. Some of the vendors that I'm seeing that are doing drop shipping now are actually ones that I've seen at market. So drop shipping has literally come a long, long way just in the last year. The next one is sports and outdoors. Next, women's clothing. Women's clothing is always hot. There are some good women's clothing drop shippers available finally. Pets. Pets is one of the most popular niches that we've been setting up for people just in the last 2 weeks. Babies and children. I'm actually adding children. We've been offering babies. Children seems to be really I kind of see babies and children as different almost. Some people just solely want to focus on babies. So we're adding a children category. Home decor, that one's really fun, especially around the holidays. Women's shoes, that's a big one that you don't want to probably invest in because you have to buy with women's shoes big quantities. And it's inevitable you're going to end up with extra sizes left over. So women's shoes are a good one that if you want to make money on that, you want to drop ship probably. And lastly, beauty. Beauty is a really big one right now. And there are several vendors that you can get beauty products from. And beauty is huge. Like there's so many angles that you could take on a beauty store. So if you have any interest at all in adding drop shipping to your current store, or if you'd like to start trying out drop shipping, we can do that for you. And the promo code to save is going to expire in 3 days. So if you're watching this later, the promo code probably won't be available. So right now it's for 3 days only. If you go hit the website that's in the comments, I'll drop it in the comments. It'll have the code on there. And make sure you enter that because it can save you up to $500 right now because this is a brand new program. So I will see you later and hope to see you inside.